about things and helps them too. Right? They can bring up points and things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So the game is for the community.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. You're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Paul George is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. You take a look at the Raptors. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. To be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Brown against George. Shoots over Brown. The shot by George, no good. Brogdon finds Tatum. Tries again. The shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. George passes to Barnes. Over Tatum. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Boucher.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Brogdon. Boucher with the steal. Barnes outside. Here's VanVleet. Here's Boucher. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now the pass to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6.
Wow, okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Now that one from VanVleet.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Now here's Brown. Pulls it from the elbow. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Boucher kicks to VanVleet and taken away by Brown. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Brown against George. Brown dishes to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Brogdon the pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
That one misses. Not Raptors leading by 4. Here's George, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Now, here's Brogdon. Count it.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Feeds it to Williams. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet left side. Outside, George. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now, here's Brogdon. Williams. Stolen by Brogdon. Boucher with the rebound. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. For 3, Van Vliet. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brogdon looking around. Horford finds Brown. Williams in the post, defended by Pirtle. Barnes against Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the lane.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
Barnes passes to George. Back to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Brogdon outside. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. And here's George for 3. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of near ugly, but it's getting there.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Pirtle trying to get open. And it's George missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Tatum passes to Horford. Williams inside, working on Boucher. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And the shot is good.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle. Just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team.
Throw good, Van Vliet. Molinari is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Once again, fans, Celtic Entertainment.
Brown outside. Back to Smart. Shoots from the right block. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Barnes finds Van Vliet. They grab their own miss. And it's finished off by Boucher.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown against George. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
Celtics trail by 9. Tatum, that's for 2. And good. That thing was that time as it falls.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Brown. Smart on the wing. Defended by Trent. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Achua.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto. No good on that. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Celtics trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Van Vliet against White. Pass to Griffin. Out to White. And stolen by Achua.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Anunoby, no good. Boston is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Got a piece of it. Griffin down low. Covered by Achua. Griffin inside. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
At the line, Blake Griffin.
No good on the second free throw. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Trent, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's White. Shoots over Van Vliet. Boston again missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Anunoby against Gallinari. They get it again. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Smart against Young. Now here's Smart. To end the drought. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And stolen by Achua. Here's Anunoby. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
2 minutes.
Here's Gallinari. And the shot goes in.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Passes it to Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Smart dishes to Gallinari. Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Gallinari. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And on the glass so far, it hasn't even been close. But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Boston has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And it's Gallinari missing to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Here's Trent. A shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Williams. Smart goes in, and slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Achua with it. Gallinari on him. Achua kicks to Young. Here's the 3. Achua, the pass to Young. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
For 3, Williams off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A 3 ball. Gets one to drop finally after missing on his first 8 attempts.
3 points.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Inside Smart. And that one's good. Griffin.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this.
And your Celtic
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's George. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. George has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. The putback. Williams kicks to Brown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And that's now 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. They trail by 11.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot will not fall. For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown. Toronto leading by 8. In the corner, it's Boucher. For 3, Van Vliet. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And taken away by Brown. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. And Toronto making a change. Hurdle's checked in.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 5 rebounds tonight. George finds Boucher. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. George with the bucket. George has got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. George against Brown. Brogdon outside. From 11 feet away. And the shot is long.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Brogdon the pass to Horford.
And Poeltl is very passionate on defense. So good at throwing a hand up in the face of scoring.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly foul.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team, Scotty Barnes. Taking 2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brogdon the pass to Horford. He kicks it to Brown. Williams in the post. Hurdle's there. Here's Brogdon, and Poeltl sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Poeltl on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And that one is good. Van Vliet's got 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Brogdon. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way out.
And George gets it to go.
Assisted by Scotty Barnes.
Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Horford. Shoots the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, George. Pass to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Poeltl dishes to Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brogdon on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And doing a much better job from 3-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Van Vliet finds George for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. And they get it back. Shoots over Brogdon. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Van Vliet. George has got 8 points here in this quarter. Outside, Horford. Brown against George. releases from 15. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Jordan. And again, it's Toronto converted.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So it's Boston now. 7-point differential. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Going inside, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Pass to Purdy. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. Van Vliet against White. Brown outside. Looking to get it going. Takes it inside.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Trent kicks to George. The pass to Purdy. Back to George. Now here's Trent. He's covered by Brown. And stolen by White. From about 19 feet. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just one on the basket from Brown.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And here is Trent outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. And the Raptors call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Some changes for Boston. Griffin comes in for Al Horford. And Smart subbed in for Brown. And the Raptors also making a change. Barton is checked in. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got 6.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Williams scanning the floor. Over in the corner, White. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shoots from the baseline. Barnes finds Barton. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Master Williams. Back to Tatum. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barton. Here's Barnes. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The 3 from Tatum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Pass to Pirtle. Trent against White. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6 points in the quarter.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
And Barnes sends it back. Now the Raptors moving it up, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Molinari comes in for Williams. Down low, here's Williams, and Pirtle sends it back. And he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. Barton finds Van Vliet. And here is Trent outside. Here's Pirtle. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
White the pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game, the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Trent.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Gallinari kicks to White. Driving to the basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, Derek.
And both free throws good for White. Here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Raptors moving the ball around. Young. A rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. 3-point lead. Young pass to Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Barnes sends it back. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's White with the rebound. The Celtics shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Young, no good. 3-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting
in.
There's
only 3 of us.
Right, and the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, for Toronto, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working around every minute. That's the hustle we love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace.
put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment. Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. So for Toronto right now, they've got Paul George, Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
It's White on the wing. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
To the paint. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's the mark. And Pirtle sends it back. This is it to George. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 4. 3-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pirtle finds George. Now VanVleet. He's guarded by Brogdon. VanVleet can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And George gets it to go.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Stolen by VanVleet. Boucher with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's VanVleet. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Out to the right wing. Brogdon against VanVleet. Here's White. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Brogdon, and he uses the glass on the lane. Brogdon's got 16 points.
Yeah, showing the ability to get crafty on offense. Brogdon's list of moves continues to grow. George,
no good. Boucher, Barnes outside. And here's VanVleet from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Brogdon. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes.
And they continue to control the glass. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Outside, White. VanVleet against Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. And Trent subbed in for Barnes. Van Vliet kicks to Trent. Takes a three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Back to Brogdon. There's the pass to Brogdon. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. He's got 15.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
Here's Achua. Good tee by Williams. Austin has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And that one's good. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Trent with it. Williams picks him up. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet. George looking around. On deep, Trent hits it from three-point range. Trent's got 10 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide-open threes like that. What are you doing?
Horford against Boucher. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, little easy two.
Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Van Vliet kicks to Achua. From deep, Trent. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams in the post, defended by George. Ogden against Boucher. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Here's Achua. Pass to Trent. Back to Achua. For 3, Van Vliet.
Solid defensive possession from Brogdon. All effort from the former Rookie of the Year.
And they pick up 2.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Williams. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Toronto leading by 6. Knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Molinari, he's checked in for Horford. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And then for Toronto, Young comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Young. Now Trent. It's up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Tipped away and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 3. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. Pass to Smart. Oh, trying to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. George with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. And Young kicks to Anunoby. Back to Young. Outside for George. From downtown. Here's Boucher. Props in the layup for 2. Boucher's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
All right, fans, let's give it up for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 5. And here's Smart. And it's good. 2 points. Smart's got 6.
And how about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
Back to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around them. And here is Trent outside. Sinks the triple. Trent's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Raptors.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Williams gets the bucket.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Toronto leading by 4. Outside, George releases from 15. Rebound by the Celtics. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
They've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors. Barnes is checked in for Thaddeus Young. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Outside, George. Yes! And the foul. That one on Smart.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
For Toronto, they have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. That free throw good from George.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Smart kicks to Brown. And Barnes sends it back.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. At the elbow, it's George. Great D that time from Tatum.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Williams' shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Tatum on the wing. Passes to Horford. Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what the word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Celtics trail by 5. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Trent finds Boucher. Back to Trent. And here's George. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Barnes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. On the wing run. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
We talked about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Boucher passes to Anunoby. Back to Boucher. To the middle. The pass to Anunoby. Here's Trent. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 15 points for Gary Trent Jr. Here's Tatum. He's got 14. Over Barnes. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Back to Trent, and taken away by Brown. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he gets the bucket.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
Van Vliet passes to Burton. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Achua finds Anunoby. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Van Vliet. No good on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum against Barnes. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down against 2 points from the bucket from Tatum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum against Barnes. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Van Vliet passes to Purdy. A three from Barnes. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Outside, Smart. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. And that one's good, Brogdon.
He was solid in the first half. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Back to Barnes. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. There's Brogdon. Smart kicks to Horford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Paul George is checked in for Toronto. That one falls. George has got 25 points in the game.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
For the away team, Paul George taking 2 shots.
And George drops them both.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those 2.
Williams gets the bucket.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Toronto calls timeout.
And team strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got them pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Tatum kicks to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. And here are the Raptors now. Here's George. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight to take the lead. Rebound by the Raptors. Achua's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 13 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Brogdon. Outside Smart. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Toronto trails by 3. Barnes dishes to George. And it's George finishing it off.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Pass to Horford. lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them. Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
From deep, George. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Smart on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Van Vliet passes to George. Fires the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off. How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pirtle kicks to Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet passes to George. Latre. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Left side, Horford. To the paint. There's Brogdon. Bucket is good. Brogdon's got 23.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
And it goes down 2 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Down low, here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 27.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Van Vliet with it. Williams picks him up. And it's in there. Van Vliet's got 11 in the second half.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred Van Vliet.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Outside to Brogdon. Inside. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Barnes down low. Tatum on him. Great D that time from Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Brown to take the lead, and it's sent back by George. There's the feed to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tatum, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. Pirtle with the steal. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Boucher. Here's George. Count it, good. George has got 36.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Horford against Boucher. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Horford.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Hurdle finds Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's George on the wing. A 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown the pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Brown. And it's slammed in by Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
A 3 from Barnes. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's Boston with another.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound Boston.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 34.
A nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 8. 1:27 left to play here in the 4th. And Toronto making a change here. Here's Van Vliet. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 37.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Rebound by Williams. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
It didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Robert Williams.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
So we see Boston get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jaylen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.